Imagine living without electricity, without refrigerators, and without the convenience of modern technology. For the Amish, this lifestyle isn't a choice, it's a tradition. But when it comes to preserving food, the Amish are experts. Today, we're uncovering one of their fascinating techniques, how they preserve eggs for up to 15 years without refrigeration. Eggs, one of the most versatile foods, are a staple in the Amish diet. But how do they keep eggs fresh, even for years, without the modern method of refrigeration? Let's dive into this timeless preservation technique. To understand how the Amish preserve eggs, we first need to take a look at their way of life. The Amish live a simple, self-sufficient life, focusing on farming, community, and faith. They reject many modern technologies, including refrigeration, and rely on traditional methods for survival. While their lifestyle might seem unusual to the outside world, the Amish have learned to thrive by sticking to the old ways. They've found innovative methods to make the most of what they grow, raise, and gather. Eggs are an essential part of the Amish diet. Whether it's for baking, cooking, or simply enjoying a farm-fresh breakfast, eggs are a constant in their kitchens. But keeping eggs fresh, especially in large quantities, can be a challenge, especially without refrigeration. Typically, eggs can last about 2 to 3 weeks when kept at room temperature. But that's not nearly enough for a family that needs to store eggs over months or even years. So how do the Amish manage to extend their egg supply? The Amish use a preservation technique called water glassing, also known as lime water preservation. It's a method that has been around for centuries, long before refrigeration was invented. But how does it work? To begin, you'll need fresh eggs, a large container, like a crock or jar, and pickling lime, also called calcium hydroxide. Pickling lime is key to the process. When mixed with water, it creates an alkaline solution that helps preserve the eggs. Once the lime is dissolved in water, fresh eggs are gently placed into the solution. The eggs are fully submerged to ensure they're completely sealed off from air and bacteria. The lime solution coats the eggs and forms a protective barrier on the shell. This prevents air from entering, halting the aging process and preserving the freshness of the egg. Now, let's break down the science. Fresh eggs naturally have a protective coating, called the bloom, that keeps out bacteria and helps prevent the egg from spoiling. Over time, the bloom fades, and the egg's natural defenses weaken. When the eggs are immersed in the lime solution, the calcium hydroxide forms a new barrier over the shell. This coating is crucial because it blocks air and bacteria from entering the egg, thus preventing spoilage. While the preserved eggs may look different on the outside, sometimes with a slightly duller appearance, the inside remains fresh and safe to eat. The taste remains rich and delicious, and the egg can be used just as you would with a fresh one. So how long can the Amish preserve their eggs using this technique? Well, the answer depends on storage conditions, but with proper care, these eggs can last up to 15 years. To ensure their preservation, these eggs must be kept in a cool, dry, and dark place, like a root cellar or a cool basement. The combination of the lime solution and the right storage environment creates the perfect conditions for long-term preservation. After years in storage, when the egg is cracked open, the yolk might appear slightly darker, but it's still perfectly edible. The taste remains rich and delicious, and the egg can be used just as you would with a fresh one. For the Amish, preserving food like eggs is more than it's about sustainability and self-sufficiency. By relying on old techniques like water glassing, the Amish reduce their dependence on modern conveniences, all while living in harmony with nature. Water glassing is a perfect example of the Amish approach to food preservation. It's a time-tested method that not only keeps food fresh but also ensures minimal waste. In a world of instant gratification, the Amish remind us of the value of patience, simplicity, and sustainability. So there you have it, the secret to how the Amish preserve eggs for up to 15 years without refrigeration. It's a simple, natural technique that stood the test of time. If you enjoyed this look into Amish traditions and sustainability, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating insights from a simpler, more sustainable world.